Hello and welcome to this YouTube video. Thanks for clicking on my video. Okay, so I've noticed that not everyone still knows how to properly train and hatch pets. I will fix that right now. I need you. Okay. Okay, so first of all, I'll show you what the kiosk is. The kiosk is where you could go and find any pet you want, or think looks good and you might want. And then, let's say, like I personally would love a life draconian because they're really good. Let's see if I can find the other one. Sea turtle, nope. No. There it is. Yeah, so you just double click on the pet you want and you can look at the talents that the first one has anyway. And then you can go through and look at any others that might show up. And if you ever get a pet while training that has one of these talents, just put it in your house and leave it there. Because you are never going to use that pet to hatch. That is the worst thing you can do, is to hatch a pet with one of these types of talents, with the little pig icon. It's the worst thing you want. The one thing you never want. Because once your pet has one of these, you can never get rid of it. Because every time you hatch, you'll always get that one talent. That's why there's so many of them in here that has that. Because it's probably the same guy that's putting it in here that's been hatching with those things. What else? If you want to look for a pet, specifically its talents, you can go through here, search up a talent like Pain Giver, and put that in there. Or maybe Ice Blade. Blade of Ice. It used to be that you could search up to 5 talents, but then they shortened it to you can only search up for 2. So yeah, anyway. So that's that. A bird. Yeah. These Chivalrous Knights are really good pets. If you ever get your hands on one, they're usually really good. You can out-hatch the bad talents, but it will take you a long time to do that. You can offer pets for other people to hatch, but it has to be a pet that's not crowns based. So like all my pets on this character, all crowns pets, because they either came from the crown shop, from the pet spot, or it came from the packs. And when they come from crowns, you can't put them in the kiosk for some unknown reason. Once you've put one in there, it'll show up here, and it'll show how many times it's been hatched with, the pet typing and all that. When you're first starting out pet training, what you want to do is to, if you don't have a pet, which you probably would, by the main quest line, it'll probably give you a school pet to use. Usually that will be better than getting one of these. I mean, I think Life gets the Life Beetle. Storm gets the Storm Cats, I think. Fire gets Fire Cat. I think that's how that works. Yeah. The dragon used to be decent. Somewhat. As a base pet. But what you never want to do is hatch with any of these. Because then they'll just get those bad talents. You do need a pet to hatch with, but you never want to use one of these pets. And specifically, you never want to use a Piggle. If you ever use a Piggle in a hatch, all you're ever going to get is a Piggle. The Piggle is the most stubborn pet within wizard101. You're always going to get a Piggle. And you're always going to get Piggle talents. Yeah. Also, I'm not sure if it was in here or in one of the other ones. There should be a housing item in one of these pet shops. Either in this one or the shopping district. But there's a little housing item that's hidden in one of them. Anyway, moving on. I'll show you what the best, well, the easiest mini games are for myself anyway. Okay, so if you press I on your keyboard, it'll bring up the pets status, and you can hover your mouse over these and see what it gives every time you're leveling it up. The power is the one that you don't want, because then it gives all pet derby stuff. But usually you don't have much of a choice in that. But yeah. And I usually play this one. Usually by the time you get your first badge, this button will appear where you can just feed your pet the pet snacks that you have on you. Let me just show you. Yep. So yep, you can just click that, feed a pet for your energy, and that's that. That's the fast way of doing things. If you want to go and get some extra experience, you can play the games, and the only problem with that, it takes so long. This game specifically is a little bit faster than the others, if you know what to do. So you click on the ones you want, just click off that to stop that, and then you can move the cannon with your arrow keys or movement keys. This is something you have to deal with, the angle of the wind. So it's that way, so let's see, about there. There we go. I've been playing this game for years, so I know what to do with that. Yeah. Boing. I love how sometimes the blocks glitch and they spin like crazy. But sometimes they just disappear into nothingness. Yeah. Anyway. Yep. There we go. Okay. And that's that game. And each game is different based on what they give. So like each difficulty gives a different reward. for XP. I think this one's actually close to what the dancing one is, but yeah, it's different still. This one I used to play until they brought out that Gobblers game. I don't care about the difficulty too much, as long as I get to feed the pet snack. And once you get the skip button out, you don't really need to play the games. Okay. So the thing with this one is you get the first shot as a free shot, so you can test where your aim is. Yep. So that's perfect, because if you hit the yellow circle, the wind direction will change. So I'll show you. Or maybe they changed that. Let's see. Did it change? Yeah, it changed. The wind direction changes every time you hit the gold. So, yeah, and there it goes again. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect round. Yep. Yep, that's that one. And then this one is another easy one that I do. Doesn't really change much if you do those. Just changes the item in the maze. When you're in this spot, try and look for the timers, the timekeepers that are popping up and down. If you can see any, go straight for them. Usually, you can at least see one of them. Yeah. When you get the alarm clocks in this game, it increases the amount of time you have. So most of the time you don't really want to get that red star. It does speed you up, but then that also means that you can run into the ghosts easier. There's another clock, make sure you get that. That's another clock, I'll grab that. Go this way. If you get touched by a ghost, you're always going to get frozen. Unless you got the blue star on you, which gives you time for eating a ghost. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so those are the three easiest games I've found. They're quite easy to get used to. The dancing game, it's a bit of a random generator kind of thing. I don't particularly like it. This one, the obstacle course, it's not too bad. I mean, I could try it now. No. It's a bit weird.
This is the way of the ninja pig. It is hard, grueling, nigh impossible really.
Yeah.
The fierce jaws of pain, fear and defeat all await your pet. But do not falter. If your pet has faith, perseverance, courage, and can run real fast, you can overcome. Now it is time to use your head for something other than a target.
Yeah, so this... Whoops. Yep. This is a bit like that Wipeout game, you see on TV sometimes. Okay. Whoops. I almost made it. I saw it. Oh, they put me back here. Cool. And I got knocked off again. Okay. Yeah, so every time you get knocked off, you lose a second. These things get really hard sometimes. Yep. There's still a lot to get done through here. Yeah, and yep. Wait, what's this? There we go. That's a shortcut. Come on. There we go. 5 seconds. That's perfect. Okay. So almost there. Whoops. I hate these things. Each one's going faster than the other. Okay. Of course I do. Yeah, I hate these things. There's no way I'm finishing that. Might as well get hit on the way out. Yeah. Yeah, I never liked those things. I mean, they're somewhat fun, but they are difficult. Then you got the dance games. Yeah, never liked the dancing one. Yeah, and the gobbler one, the other gobbler one that's behind me. This one's very similar to that silver chest minigame, where you have to catch the keys, but this one's catching food from memory. Food. Ah, time and food. Okay. Go. This thing's a little bit weird. Time. You have to go by what's on the shadows, really. I touched that. Yeah, that one's a bit difficult as well. Oh. Yeah, that's why I tend to focus to the ones over here. They're much easier to deal with. Much easier to focus on. Anyway, to the hatching. Yeah. So, with hatching, I'll show you what I mean. As I was saying a little bit earlier. Okay. So, you want to go with that one. Yeah, so how pet hashing works is whatever the talents are on both pets, the egg will have emergence of both of those. It's a higher chance of getting the ones that are already unlocked, like these, compared to these ones. There is a chance of getting these faded out ones, but it's got a higher chance of getting the ones that are unlocked than actual getting these ones. So that's why you never want to get the use a pet with the piggle on it, and you never want to use a piggle in general. The piggle is one of the most stubborn pets there are. Yeah, I'll hatch again. And yeah, what most people don't realize is you can actually see if you got the pet. Yeah, so that's the Jade Oni. Yeah, that's the one I just hatched with. So yeah, if I were to hatch with the with this as an adult, it would be a guarantee that it gets this. These things are very stubborn talents, and they're very difficult to get rid of. That's why you never want to hatch with them on a pet. Yeah. I didn't notice they added the trash button here. But, yeah. Yeah, so the pet tome, it will show you all the pets that you've got. So this is like a premium pet. Yeah. So anyone that's watching this, I'm not sure if the code still works, but if you put in Emberwing22 into wizard101 redeems, there's a chance you might get this pet. That's if the code still works. I don't know if it does. It's supposed to be a 2022 Draconian fire pet, so it might not work. But if it does, great. Everyone can enjoy it. It's good to look at, but it's not a very good pet. Yeah. It comes with the spell Power Link, which is a burn and a heal at the same time. It's pretty good. A decent spell, but yeah. Even Golden Piggle is bad. You never want to use a Piggle, no matter what type it is, from Ninja Piggles to Golden Piggles to normal Piggles. Don't use Piggles in hatching. All you're gonna get is a Piggle. It's the most stubborn and annoying pet you could ever have. I was extremely happy to find out that they removed Piggles as a common drop. Piggles was such a common drop that they were given out by quest givers and bosses when they're beaten, and there was just too many of them. I think I've got like 50 of them just sitting in one house. it gets annoying. I mean, this guy used to give one a pickle as a quest item. I'm not sure if he still does. Let me check. Looks like I've got his. No, that's different one. Okay. Yeah, I know he used to have a That's right. It was the quest that made you go and look at these and talk to the people. Yeah. That quest used to give a pickle. Also, if anyone wants any mega snacks without buying like the card packs or anything. Okay. So if you want pet snacks, mega pet snacks without buying this or buying packs from these, what you can do is you can come sorry, wrong button. You can come here to Zephyria. Okay. It won't show up on here, I don't think. No. Because I don't have the world unlocked, it won't show up for me, but this is the world of Zephyria. And this is the last dungeon in the world. If you fight this, it's a guaranteed drop to get 2 fairy mega pet snacks. Which are actually pretty decent. Yeah. Yeah, you can come and do that once you finish the world. You can come and farm that. Also, during Christmas, this dungeon drops all the Christmas gear from packs. It drops the snow globes, it drops the Christmas pets, it drops everything. Yeah. Actually, I'll leave a marker here. Yep. And I will show you the best place to get pet jewels as well. And you don't have to be high enough level to get there, to do this. Fire wizards, once they unlock Meteor, you should be pretty well set up already to do this this little cheeky thing that I do. Okay, so you go to visit castle, top rated castle, you go to top rated dorm rooms, you go to the Arcanium apartment owned by Sari Soulmender. I've been going to her dorm room for years. I don't know who she is, but I've been going to this place for years. I don't explore too much. I did when I first came here, but yeah. And she has all the tapestries all the way up until Empira. And that's where we're going, Empira. I think that's... Oh wait, no, that's yeah, that's Mirage, that's Empira. So we're going to Empira, and low-level fire wizards can do this a lot easier than most. I think storm wizards can as well, because they get Tempest. But if you come to Empira, you come down here to the aerial jungle, there is beastmen in the back area, and you can fight those and they'll drop all kinds of pet jewels. Yeah. There's also a heap of reagents lying around the area of Empira, which you can pick up, and they sell for a lot of gold. They sell for like 750 each, or roughly around that, and you get a few silver chests. Also, to any storm wizards, this boss drops the storm turtle pet. which is really good. No. But these are the guys you want to fight for the pet jewels. Yeah. Let's see. They actually increased their health recently with the newest update of just before Christmas of 2023. Just before 2023. Currently the day is the 8th of the 1st, 2023. Yeah. So this is yeah. That's just so everyone knows when this one was made. Yeah. So with that. Yeah, so fire wizards will be able to kill these guys a lot easier because they have meteor and they're fire, whereas these guys are ice. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a jewel from these guys. Probably not. But they do drop some really good ones. Yeah. What I'll do, if I can, I'll try and put the link to the Beastmen in the video when I upload it to YouTube. So anyone that wants to look at what they drop, you can. They drop some really odd jewels as well. They drop a jewel that gives a dragon blade, which is basically a balance blade, to one of your allies, but it doesn't give it to you. It's really weird. Oh, I'm dead. Never mind. Not surprising. They do crit a lot, and that's something you have to watch out for when fighting them, that they actually do critical a lot. I actually could have resisted them if I had one of these guys in there. Yeah. Let me see if I can do it again properly. No, not that one. Remove those because I'm not using those. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I can really take them out as a balance. It's a shame. I miss this version of Power Nova, but anyway. Yeah, that's the generalization of everything. As the pets level up, their spells will increase, dependent if the pet has more spells. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they only get the one, like this one. But there are some pets like Golden Sun pet, which I think is still in here. Are you? Are you still in here? I don't think so. No, that's fine. Yeah, the Golden Sun pet, that would have gotten 3 dragon. Yeah, 3 dragons. This one gets, well, these really. After you level this one up, it gets Firecat as well as Dragon as a spell. So, yeah. And it's got a guarantee of one of these. So, yeah. So that's the pets. I can't really think of anything else. Yeah, so my number 1 tip, don't use pets that have really bad talents when hatching. Otherwise, expect that you're going to get that bad talent back. Because if a pet has one of these, it's like a 80% chance of getting it back on your hatched pet. I think that's like this. It's something along that line. It's somewhere between 60 and 80% that you get this thing back whenever you hatch with a pet with one of these. It's like a guarantee. And the piggle is roughly about the same chance. The piggle is one of the most stubborn pets in the game, so don't hatch with piggles, please. There are some decent piggles out there, but they're like one-offs. Like the ninja piggle, it gives the spell to have your enemies help you for one turn. I can't remember what they call it, but it's not a bad spell, but it's a piggle, so I'm never going to use it. If it was on any other pet, I might have used it. But no. Anyway, I hope everyone's learned a little bit from this video. I hope you enjoy your new year.